What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So before I get to the video, man, go ahead and smash like on the video. Go ahead and sub and turn post notifications on. So in today's video, I'm gonna show y'all part one of this tight slots halfback week mini scheme, and honestly, it's super great. Like, this is probably gonna be a really meta offensive formation once more people start to find out about this. But before I do get into that, make sure that you are keeping up with me because I will be starting my CFM for my season 2, basically. But I say season 2, but it's pretty much gonna be a restart. But I'm gonna keep having the same people in there, so I need like 7 or 8 more people. So just be on the lookout for me posting about that. But let's hop into this video. So for personnel, I like to have it just like this. So I got Mike Evans right here, and I have Scotty Miller right here. Now, if you wanted to interchange them, you can. And I like having Chris Godwin in this spot right here, and you'll see why once we get along with the video. But also, I should mention, if you wanted to run this on MUT, then all you would need to do is just make sure you have a slot apprentice right here. You have a slot apprentice right here. And also you'll have a running back apprentice right here. So it's really attainable on MUT, and honestly it's really a great scheme on MUT, but you can dominate with it on Rare with the Bucks. But anyways, the play we're going to talk about is a stick switch. So what I like to do for my audibles, I like to have it just like this with stick switch, inside zone, 4 verts, and flood, and you'll be money with that setup right there. So let's go to stick. First, I do want to mention, you probably think like, real, okay, why are you running this out of, you know, tight slots? And actually, you know what, I'm not gonna get to it. I'm gonna tell y'all what I was talking about in a second. But for the audibles, I'm gonna show y'all against man cover 3 and cover 2 for today. So let's go ahead and go to cover 3. So one of the things you're gonna realize about this is that you have 2 hitch routes, and those are gonna be really money for all these setups. And that's the reason why I'm in tight slots halfback week, is because of these 2 hitch routes. And if it wasn't for these, then this formation would not be good at all. But for the first setup, I like take square, put him on a crossing route, and take circle and put him on a crossing route. Then I'll take R1 and put him in the flats. So this is good because for some reason these deep zones, like those deep blues, they're not going to be able to cover those crosser routes no matter what you do. So I'm going to show you against press and not press. And the reason I chose the Packers is because they're one of the best, they have one of the best secondaries in the game. So let me go and snap the ball so I can show you right here. Okay, wrong controller. All right, boom. Now watch square. So he's gonna do a good job of kind of getting in that little gap right there. Now I know that looked like a tough throw, but I promise you can get that every single time. And I'm gonna show you that one more time. So just put circle on the crosser, put square on a crosser, take R1, put him in a flat. And now if you wanted to, if you know for a fact you want to roll out, you can go ahead and double team this side. And if I knew for a fact I wanted to roll out to the left, I would double team that, but you don't absolutely have to. So like I'm gonna show you again. So watch square. I like to kind of step up in the pocket, and the longer you wait, the more open it's gonna get. And a lot of times they're not even gonna play it that close. It's just because of the Packers defense. Now I know you're probably thinking, okay, what did they press? And yes, I'm only showing you one side right now because I am gonna show you both sides, so don't worry about that. So let's go and Jesus Christ. Yeah, I seen I ID'd the wrong person. So I do want to go ahead and do that again. So like I said, in cover 3 press, it's going to be the same exact reads, and when y'all see on the gameplay in a second here, y'all going to see that it's just money pretty much against everything. So let's go and get a good double team right there. And I like to drift out the pocket if I know the user's not going to commit one way, and for some reason they're playing it really good, but in the game I promise they're not playing it that good, and y'all are going to see in the gameplay. So just know if it's on YouTube, just know that it's good for me. But let's show you cover 2 right here. Go ahead and set up the same setup. Now in cover 2 in practice mode, this mid read actually follows him. I do want to show you circle though. So as you see right there, circle's gonna be wide open, and in cover 3, circle's gonna be wide open too. I do want to go ahead and show that real quick because I didn't show cover 3 press to the other side. So I don't want y'all to think that that's your only read, but I was only doing that just because I just wanted to show y'all. But watch circle right here. He's gonna get wide open as well. And they're just not going to do a good job. Like, that's how it's going to look in game right there. Like, they're just going to keep backpedaling, and you're going to be able to throw that right up under them pretty much every single time. So now let's go cover 2. Okay, I'm still in cover 3. Let's go cover 2. Let's go and press. And like I said, just same setup. And then I'm going to show you, man, I'm going to show you that it works versus, it's going to work versus all coverages. Now, for some reason, when the ball's in the middle field in practice mode, okay, no, he actually didn't that time, but we still get a nice little dot right there. And I can't wait for y'all to see this gameplay because everything's wide open. It's just that in practice mode, they just make it really hard for some reason. But let's go and play man right here, and let's go and press. Now you can run the same thing against man, and the good thing, if they start dropping purples, then that's going to open up these other plays that I have for y'all. So let's go and run it again. You see right there, a lot of times they'll bump. So I don't know if you noticed it, but a lot of times they'll bump into each other. And I'm gonna go and replay and show you. Then after that, I'm gonna show you the gameplay on this particular play. So let's go hop into replay. Now, what happened in the game is it'll be just like this. So for some reason, like they kind of like bump into each other, and now a lot of times they go free, and then they bump again, and so you either have one or the other. Sometimes they don't give these good animations where they recover really fast. Sometimes they'll be like this distance the whole time, and sometimes this person just be left like way behind, like right here or something, because of the bump. So it just depends. So that's just something that you need to look for. But check out this gameplay. Alright, so this next setup that I want to show you is going to be good versus man or zone, just like the first setup. So what I like to do, I like to take circle, put them on a streak. I like to take square, put them on a post. Then I like to take R1 and put them in a flat. Now this is one setup that I love against zone specifically, I should say, and I am going to show you that right here, and then I'm going to show you some gameplay, and then also I'll show you another setup that I like to do versus man. So this right here is going to destroy zone. So you either have that hitch by triangle. So your read progression, I would say you want to read triangle to X to square and maybe R1. So even if you wanted to, you could probably read R1 first and then triangle and then square. So that's another thing you can do. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me get right here. So say it's not the ball, right? So what do I see? Oh, I see R1 right there. Okay, take my little yards. Now you don't have to do that. That's just to make the to force the user to come down, because you want to force that user to have to worry about short, and that's going to open up everything else. So this is the setup right here. Just streak, circle, put square on a post, put R1 in a flat route. So now I want to show you the hitch. So you see the hitch going to get open right there. All you have to do is low ball it. You don't really need to low ball it because it's going to get that wide open. And if they start trying to zone drop the hook curls, you're going to be able to feast on it, because you're pretty much always having somebody attacking short and somebody attacking deep at the same time. So let's go and do the same setup like I just told you. Now let me show you the third read. It can also be X over here on this other side, but you just want to read it. So it could be X or it could be square, just depending on what that player is doing. And I'm going to hop in replay so I don't have to waste any more of your time, just so you can kind of understand what's going on, because I do want to have another play that I want to show y'all. So right here, as you can see, in cover 3, he'll actually come down and play the hitch, but when he does that, this will actually open up, and actually this hitch holds any of the outside zones. So like the curl flat or like a cloud flat or anything, which I'll show you in cover 2, it's going to do the same thing. So it's going to make him come down. It's going to make him come down some, pretty much. So you see, we can pass lead that out here all day, and that streak is going to push back those deep zones. So that's why this play is really, really deadly. And so let's go and show it again. So remember, take square, put them on a post, take circle, put them on a streak, take R1, put them in a flat. Now I want to show you cover 2, and then I'm going to hop into the replay instead of going through all the reads again. I'm gonna show you the reads that way, because I want this to be a faster video, I should say. So boom, what do I see, right? So okay, I see X coming in my face, and I see square over there, but that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to drift in a pocket. So I want to kind of show you on replay, but let's go and get into it now. I'm going to snap the ball. So like I said, what do I see? So I see X right in my face, right? And then also what you can do, you can throw this on a break. You'll see in the gameplay, I do throw this on a break a whole lot, which you'll see. But you can easily throw that, because that mid read's not going to be able to play that. He's going to be worried about that streak, but he will come back and recover, but just won't play him still. So even if you have time to wait, this will be open on the sideline, just like in cover 3, because he's going to be sucked down because of this hitch for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. But so you either have the hitch wide open right here that you can throw, and if the user is one of these guys, you have either one of these 3. You will pretty much always have either one of these 3 in zones, unless it's man coverage. Then you have to have this post late. But I do have a setup to where they can't just sit there and play that. But anyways, I do want to show you I want to show you against man real quick, and then I'll show you some gameplay on this play. But like I said, I love this play against zone. But take square, put them on a post. Take circle, put them on a streak. Take R1, put them on a flat route like this. Now, in this route, you would be able to have man. I mean, you'll be able to have that flat route if you throw it really early. depending on where they're lining who's covering the running back, I should say. But that's why you want to read the flat first, just in case it's man, because 9 times out of 10 the user will break on that post route. But it's not my favorite against man coverage. So you see what I'm talking about? I would just honestly take my yards, or you can chance throwing this low ball. You can chance that. Now, sometimes they always won't give you the catch, but this will always beat man coverage. And then in part 2, you'll see that I do have a play where he breaks to the corner route. So it's going to make the user hesitate on going to the post, because I do have a play that looks similar to this, but instead of a post, it's going to be like a corner route. So that's what's going to make the user not be able to play that so well. Alright, now for the last setup that I want to show in part 1, this is going to kill man and zone. So what I like to do, I like to take circle, put them on a post. I like to take square, put them on a streak. I like to take R1, put them in a flat like this. Now I like to take X and put them in a flat too. Then I'll take triangle, and now you can either put them on a post or you can put them on a slant. I personally prefer a slant because you can throw it really quick against most hook curl zones. So like I said, if they try to play man and you know they're playing man for a fact, then don't be scared to run a post, just because that will get way more open than a slant. But the slant is always a quick read, and I love quick read plays. So let's just start off from here. So look at that. That slant is going to get open all day, and you'll see in the gameplay I throw that literally all day. And sometimes the user will be there, but it's just too quick that they don't expect it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up, just show you how fast we can set it up, and see, boom, I'm set up already. All I did was streak square, put circle on a post, put triangle on a slant, take X, put him in a flat, take R1, put him in a flat. And now I do want to show you the second read against cover 3 is going to be that post route by circle. So as you can see, he's going to sit in a nice spot right there. And then, like I said, if they start zone dropping, then you'll have the flats open as well. So it's just a whole lot of things that's open that a user just can't do anything about. So now I do want to show you this flat route read, and then I'm going to show you against cover 2. So with the flat route, you have to throw that really fast, because that flat route is going to open up that post route. So that curl flat defender is going to come down on that flat really fast. So let's show you cover 2 right here. Go ahead and press 2 with it. Why not? Now just let me go ahead and set it up real quick for you. Boom, and we're set up. Now right here, I'm just going to go and replay. Actually, no, I'm just going to throw that right there. So like I said, you're always going to have that slant open pretty much every single time. So right here, let's go back to cover 2. And now now that you see that slant's going to be wide open, I'm going to wait for that post, and then I'm going to kind of show you what's else happening. So boom, I have the slant, I have R1, and I'm also going to have that right there sitting in your face. So real quick, I'm going to hop in replay, then I'm going to show you some gameplay, and then that'll wrap it up for part 1. So let's go ahead and instant replay. Now in cover 2, you have to throw this pretty fast, because he will come down on this. So you see, that's going to be open all day. And if the user wants to shoot there, like I said, you can always just throw this right here. Wait, boom, in this little area. And like I said, you also have this slant. So your read progression for me, you can either read flat to slant, or you can read slant quick, or post. And then if you notice the user trying to play either the slant or the post, then you can start trying to read this flat route. Say, okay, what's happening over here? Can I throw this? And then yeah, that's pretty much it.